YouTube. I'm babysitting right now, so you can see there's some Dora going on behind me, and hopefully it's not too distracting in the background with the noise, but I wanted to tell you about something really exciting that I've heard about, and I totally want to share it with you guys. I'm new to the TTC world, so I don't really know, maybe you guys have already heard of this or have tried it, but maybe some of you haven't and you're in the same situation I am and you're looking for yet one more thing to try. So yesterday I shared on my YouTube video that I was having kind of a rough day, and but I had shared also that one of my friends on Facebook had told me about her friend who had success getting pregnant with, she has PCOS after 16 months of trying to conceive, and she used soy isoflavones. It's a natural herb. You can get it at Walmart for $6 plus tax per bottle. It comes with 60 tablets in it, and she got pregnant, I believe, on her first cycle that she used them. Now, I did some research about them because I don't want to really put anything in my body that I'm not really sure what's going on and how it works. So I wanted to read to you guys a little bit of information I found on this website about explaining how it works. According to the website, it's supposed to be the natural herbal equivalent to Clomid, and you take it just like Clomid on cycle days 5 through 9, 4 through 8, 3 through 7, or even 2 through 6 if you want to do that. So I'm going to turn this a little so you guys don't have to, I don't know. Okay. Alright, so this is on justmommies.com, and it says, let me put my glasses back on so I can read. I think they look weird on the computer, on the camera, because you can get a lot of reflection. So I feel like you can't really see me because of my glasses. So I have to put them on to read, but I'll take them back off. Okay, so it says, Soy Isoflavones, natural alternative to Clomid. It says, if you are trying to get pregnant, you may be wondering if there are any natural ways to induce ovulation or boost your fertility. While there may not be any supplements out there that are specifically marketed as Clomid substitutes, some people believe that soy isoflavones may be just that. Then it explains how Clomid works. To understand how soy isoflavones are similar to Clomid, it is helpful to understand how Clomid works. Clomid is not estrogen, but it has a similar structure to estrogen. Clomid binds to the estrogen receptor cells in the hypothalamus and blocks them. With the estrogen receptor cells blocked, your brain doesn't get the signal from the estrogen. Now, you really do not have low estrogen levels, but your body just thinks that you do. Why is this important? Estrogen is released from your follicles as they mature. If your follicles are not mature, you can't ovulate. So what Clomid does when it blocks your estrogen receptors is confuse your body into thinking you need more FSH. GnRH stimulates the production of FSH. When estrogen levels are low, GnRH production picks up. GnRH stimulates FSH, and FSH stimulates your follicles. Then, as your follicles mature, they release estrogen. Once estrogen reaches a certain point, your body will release another hormone called LH, which triggers ovulation. Since FSH is the hormone that causes your follicles to grow and mature, if Clomid can confuse your body into producing more FSH, it will hopefully induce or improve ovulation. Okay, what makes soy isoflavones similar to Clomid? Soy isoflavones are phytoestrogens known as SERMs or SERMs, or selective estrogen receptor modulators. Clomid is also a SERM. Some people believe that soy isoflavones function in the same way to block estrogen receptors as Clomid. Researchers have found that soy isoflavones weakly bind to estrogen receptors. This evidence may support the idea that soy isoflavones can work as a natural ovulation inducer like Clomid, but there has not been sufficient data to safely say that soy isoflavones can or should be used to induce ovulation. Soy isoflavones dosage for ovulation induction. In order for soy isoflavones to work in a similar manner as Clomid, they should be taken in a similar manner. Clomid is not taken throughout a woman's cycle. Instead, it is given for about 5 days at the start of a woman's cycle. The standard guidelines for Clomid are to take it either on cycle days 3 through 7 or 5 through 9. Most women taking soy isoflavones to induce ovulation take around 150 to 200 milligrams a day on cycle days 3 through 7 or 5 through 9. Since there are no scientific studies on the effects of soy isoflavones and ovulation, these are just general guidelines. You should not, however, take this dosage throughout your cycle, as it may impede ovulation if taken through your entire cycle. There is also some data that suggests high levels of soy isoflavones may have damaging effects on the thyroid. If you have a thyroid condition, you may want to avoid taking isoflavones. Can soy isoflavones cause infertility? While there is some evidence that soy isoflavones may work in a similar manner to Clomid, there is also research that suggests high levels of soy consumption can decrease fertility. This may be because of the way soy isoflavones bind to estrogen receptor cells. Some soy isoflavones may work as an estrogen blocker, but others may mimic estrogen. There is not enough research to adequately say how taking soy isoflavones, particularly if taken daily, will affect your fertility. Okay, that was a lot to read. I'll put the link to this website in the description underneath this video, so you can click on it and read it yourself. But I know some people are better listening and other people are better reading it themselves, so it's just another way to hear the information. Okay, so I went to, take my glasses off. Okay, sorry, I'm like sweating. It's hot in San Diego right now. I went to Walmart and I bought soy isoflavones 40 milligram tablets. They were actually down by the like menopause type area. Like, it was in the same area as the prenatal vitamins and stuff like that too, but at my Walmart the prenatal stuff was at the top and all the menopause stuff is towards the bottom of the shelf down by the ground, and I found them there. Let me get this in better light. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's hard for me to tell. Oh, it's backwards, but soy isoflavones 40 milligrams. It's Spring Valley brand. There's 60 tablets. This was $6 at Walmart. So you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm actually going to, sorry, get my words out here. I was reading on Soul Sisters, SOULCYSTERS.net. It's a PCOS forum, and they have a whole section for trying to conceive, and there's actually a forum thread right now going on about the soy isoflavones, and there's a lot of PCOS ladies that have had success with soy, and even like on their very first cycle of doing it. So I'm willing to try it. I mean, that's why I started doing Vitex, because I went online and I heard a lot of positive things, and so I thought I would try that. I personally don't think that the Vitex is doing anything at all. I haven't noticed any changes, and in fact I had a cycle, my last cycle was like 114 days long. It was like 4 months, so I really don't think it was working. In fact, maybe it made things worse. I don't know. Or that just could have been my body having a really long cycle, because that's happened before I even was trying to conceive. So I don't know what caused it, but it was a really long cycle. And I finally had to induce it with Provera. I did that last week, and I'm currently on cycle day 5. Last night I took 2 tablets, which is of the soy isoflavones, which is 80 milligrams, and according to the women in the Soul Sisters forum, the other women who have had success with it, they started at 80 milligrams for the 5 days, and they were taking it at night because the side effects are hot flashes and and headaches. So they were taking it at night so that maybe you could sleep through any immediate symptoms or anything like that. So I did that as well, and my plan is to take 80 milligrams or 2 tablets, cycle days 4 through 8. Sorry, I'm like really scatterbrained right now. And yeah, I guess since I usually have anovulatory cycles, which means I don't ovulate typically, I've never ovulated since we've been trying to conceive. I've tracked and charted my BBTs, my basal body temperatures. I have bought the ovulation predictor kits, both from the store kits and from online, and I get nothing. A couple times I got a really light line, and we all know that unless it's as dark or darker than the control line, it means you didn't ovulate. You didn't get the surge. You didn't get your surge. I've taken multiple home pregnancy tests when I have my long cycles, and of course it's a BFN. Of course. Anyways, so I'm hopeful. I know that yesterday my video blog was all about, you know, feeling overwhelmed with finances and being really depressed about that kind of stuff. And after I was done doing my video yesterday, I went online and did a lot of research about the soy isoflavones, and I went onto the forum where I saw a lot of women with PCOS that had amazing success with this. And so I have a little bit of hope again, and I'm feeling much more happy and much more excited about the possibilities. You know, I told my husband, I said we were going to wait 3 months, you know, only because of the financial situation, you know, because he's not working, and I don't have really much work going on right now, so we're really struggling financially. So we were going to wait like 3 months and get back on our feet financially after summertime, and then we would go ahead and try possibly doing a round of Clomid with the fertility doctor if we had enough money saved up. So I told him we might as well try this. It's only $6. This whole bottle will last me like 4 cycles. And if it makes me ovulate, then that means I won't have to do the Provera anymore, because if I ovulate, my body will start AF. At least it should. That's the theory behind this, is even if I don't get a BFP, at least I can possibly start my period on my own. And my AF will arrive on its own is if I ovulate. If I don't ovulate, then I'm going to increase the amount of the soy isoflavones to 3 tablets, which would be 120 milligrams of the soy isoflavones for a 5-day cycle. So we'll see what happens this cycle. 80 milligrams cycle days 4 through cycle day 8. 80 milligrams each day, and I will keep you guys posted. This morning I woke up with kind of a funny feeling in my tummy, and it was, as the morning went on, it kind of turned into more of my AF cramping. Because of the Provera, I get really bad cramps, but it didn't feel like that when I first woke up. It felt very different. It felt like almost like I just had a stomachache that was kind of weird. So I don't know if that was a side effect of the soy isoflavones. I'm gonna be really aware of that and kind of pay attention to see if that's a symptom that I feel tomorrow morning after taking it at nighttime. I also took 3 ibuprofens last night, just over the counter, 200 milligram or something. I took 3 of them last night with the soy isoflavones because I was really afraid of the headaches. I have a really big day today. I'm babysitting for a few hours, my friend's daughter, and then I have an interview this afternoon, and then I have a Pampered Chef party to go to at a friend's house that I haven't seen in forever. So I told my husband, I said, I do not want a headache. It's just not something I want to deal with, because headaches and me do not get along. I get them often enough all by myself. I don't want a induced headache from the pills. So I didn't notice a headache issue. I haven't really noticed a hot flash. It's just generally hot here right now because it's San Diego during summer. So I don't know, I may not even really know that I'm having a hot flash just because it's so freaking hot here right now. Also, I know I got a couple new subscribers. Let me see if I can find you guys on my iPad real quick. I want to do a quick little shout out because, you know, if I didn't have subscribers or if people weren't clicking on my video to view it, I wouldn't be here making them because I'm very motivated by having a purpose. And if this was just for me, I would be writing it in a journal, and I'm not. I'm doing a video and I'm sharing as much information as possible because I want to help anybody else who clicks on this video and is looking for information. So let me see here. I know I had it open. Let me go to my channel. Okay, I have to put my glasses back on. But I really do appreciate the subscribers, and you know, I've subscribed to a few. My problem is that I'm trying to find YouTubers out there who have PCOS that are still current in their trying to conceive journey. I'm so happy for all of you that have gotten your BFPs and you've moved on to pregnancy vlogs and baby vlogs, but right now I'm trying to find people that I really can relate to their journey right now. And I know that I do have a few on here that I'm subscribed to. KMaven04, I know I've said it before, but I love your vlogs, and I feel you so much on your last video. I know you were really frustrated and you just were overwhelmed, but I think we all get to that. I mean, I also posted a vlog like that yesterday. Not quite like yours, but we were both having kind of a tough day, I think. And so it just feels good to click on one of your guys' vlogs and know that we're all kind of feeling the same way, or that we're all facing the same questions and the same, you know, procedures or the same whatever all together. It just is reassuring. I don't know. Not that I want us all to suffer together, but at least we can all relate at that time. So it's not working. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Okay. I really don't know how to see it. I don't know how to get to seeing how the people who are subscribed to my channel. I know I've been able to see it in the past.